Encourage you to report questions. I don't give a shit. Hello everyone, welcome to the 3200 live stream. 3200 sub special. Man, we're starting off cheesy, aren't we? So welcome back to Would You Rather. This is the second time I've streamed this, so hopefully you guys will have fun watching me play a pretty personal game. Hang on and let me up the lighting a little bit. Seeing one of these lights on this side is out. Let me see if I can't up the lighting a little bit. That might provide some light. Let's see. Yeah, it up the lighting just a teeny tiny bit. All right, I think we are. Oh, hello, Red Ranger. Sorry, I'm not gonna see your guys' comments as much because I'm on mobile. So, anyways, let's get to it, shall we? Thank you guys so much for 3,200 subscribers. My channel sub rate has gone up ever since I hit 3K. It's freaking crazy how much the channel has gone up ever since 3,000. Like, I was at 3,100 like 1 week later, and it like blew my mind on how much it actually went up. And hello, Dawn. All right, so I turned down the volume so the ads that come up will be shut up. So, no copyrights. Anyways, let's get to this. Would I rather die happy or live sad? I think I've had this one before. I would rather die happy, honestly. Who wouldn't? Anyways. Okay. Would I rather be killed by a creeper or be killed by an Enderman? I don't know what an Enderman actually is. Well, let's see. A creeper could be many things. It could be a pedophile. It could be... Yeah, exactly. Killed by an Enderman. I actually don't know what an Enderman is. Fill me in on that. Minecraft. Okay, creeper in Minecraft. What the hell is an Enderman, honestly? Depends on the kill tactics. I know a creeper blows up if it gets in front of your face. So, would I rather just be straight blown up or whatever an Enderman is? I'm just gonna go with creeper because I don't know. Wow. Holy shit. It's a new one. Alright, next. Hello, Derek Voices, by the way. And don't worry, we've got this already covered. We can shut up these apps. Or ads. Alright, anyways. A creeper is a green thing, and an Enderman is the tall black thing that smacks you, but it's scared of water. I thought that was a spider. I thought that was just a spider. Okay, would I rather be poor and live 90 years, or be rich and live 40 years? I would rather want to live longer than shorter, so yeah, I figured that would be the case. Okay, would I rather die to save my family, or would I rather live and let my family die? Ooh. Well, I know my parents would definitely take a bullet for me. But if I had the choice to die to save my family, like, it depends on how far it actually goes in my family. Does it just go straight for my mom, my dad, my sister, and all them? Or does it go with my whole family line that is currently living? Or wide but short but can go wire just fine. I don't know what an Enderman is, apparently, because I've never come across one. I never played Minecraft that much, so I don't know what it is. What it is, sorry. So I feel like the better choice here is to die to save my family. Like, if I was in a dire situation where I had to live or die to save my family, I would definitely die rather than, you know, yeah, that's easy. Okay. Would I rather get, I guess that's $1 million. Get $1 million instantly, or get $1,000 every month. Instantly, because then you can just like sparingly use it. Okay, handsome. Would I rather be handsome but weak, or be ugly but strong? Well, I think I'm already handsome enough. But weak. I'm not the strongest guy. I'll admit it right here. I mean, here, I can show you guys my, like, the size of my bicep. It's not that big. It's pretty big, but not that big. Like, I'm not very heavily built. So, handsome but weak, or ugly but strong. So, I could either be strong or weak here. So, would I rather be weak or strong? I really don't care about either because there's somebody out there for everybody. Almost. But I would rather be strong because then I can defend myself at least. Wow, people. Think about things. Okay. Be right on top of a dog or be right on the top of a mountain. Depends on the mountain. Like, what's the elevation? Is it a small mountain? Is it a big mountain? Is it Mount Everest? If it's a Mount Everest, then I'm dead. Because I hate the cold. But being on top of a dog, I'd rather be on top of a mountain. At least if I'm on top of Mount Everest, I'll die quickly. I mean, dying of being frozen to death, yeah, that's not fun, but whatever. Okay, would I rather have a person pull Never mind, we got a commercial. Shut up. Sorry. Would I rather have a person pull 70 knives out of me slowly, or have a person pull fishing hooks out of my cheeks and eyes? Ugh! Oh god, this one's morbid. Like, this one is seriously morbid. 70 knives out of me slowly, so are they already punctured in me and I don't have to feel the puncture? That would still hurt like a fucking ass. Ugh. Ouch. Out of my eyes, that's pushing it way too far. So I would pick 70 knives over having it pulled out of my eyes. Yeah, no. That's a no-no. Out of the cheeks, that wouldn't be so bad, but out, neutral mob, introduced in beta. Yeah, I don't know what it is because the thing is, the last time I saw someone playing Minecraft was my friend Steve. He played it non-stop and had like a farm and all that stuff, and this apparently is like a newer version, so I never saw what Enderman looks like. Would I rather have a smart car with unlimited fuel, or have a Bugatti but fuel runs out every 10 minutes? Smart car. Even though I'm tall, I'm not that stupid. It's stupid. Would I rather be the main character of a real bad movie? I guess that's what it's supposed to say. Or have a small part in a really good film? So would I rather be the main character of a movie that's gonna flop? I'd still get paid. They might be nice. Hey cutie Evie, sorry. The chat is really hard to kind of keep up with in mobile version, so yeah. Okay, so do I want to be the main character of a bad movie, have a big role, but I'd still get paid? I'd have to be paid. The budget of the movie would flop. Or not the budget of the movie, but the budget, like the amount of money that the movie makes, yeah, it wouldn't do so well. Or have a small part in a really good film. Basically, here's the thing. With movies, you gotta think of it this way. You don't earn the money that comes off of the movies, like, you know, what it makes at the box office. You get paid by the director and the company that owns the movie. That's what happens. Hello, Chris the Wolf. That's basically what happens with any movie. So I would rather be the main character of a bad movie because you still get paid regardless. Have a Labrador or have a pug? That's a toughie. Neither really, because I'm not a dog person. And hello, Ranger. I'm not really a dog person. I'm more a cat person. But would I rather want a Labrador or a pug? I would want a Labrador because even though their crap is a lot harder to keep up and pick up, and they're a lot more active, it's a better protection for me. Okay, would I rather have an extremely ugly girlfriend or never get a girlfriend? Okay, this one's interesting. So, would I rather not even have a girlfriend, or would I rather just have an ugly one? I don't think any girl's ugly, honestly. I think every girl is, you know, beautiful in their own way. It doesn't really matter to looks on me. It honestly does not matter to looks. To me, the place that belongs in a woman, or the place that buys me in a woman, is their personality and the fact that they can, you know, respect me. So, having an ugly girlfriend would not offend me, honestly. I mean, nobody. My mom's not the prettiest person in the world, but she was still caught, or not caught. Fuck. She was still, wed to my dad. It doesn't matter if looks on me, so I'm going to say ugly. Really, people? Wow, this world's messed up. Ooh. I could live without TV, honestly. I barely watch TV. Like, the TV in this room rarely ever gets turned on. So I can live without TV, but I can't live without the internet because I can't do my job. So, oopsie, I picked the wrong one. I meant to push live without TV, so I chose the right one. Whoops. Okay, would I rather live in Minecraft or CSGO? I don't know what that is. Let me think for a second. CSGO. What could that be? I don't know what CS crime scene. Can someone fill me in here? I honestly don't know what that is. CSGO. Never heard of it. Well, I really want to live in Minecraft? Not really, because you have to work your freaking butt to the bone and avoid creepers and big spiders and apparently these Endermans. Lovely. CSGO, I don't know what the hell that is. So I'm just gonna choose it. Study hard for good grades, or cheat with a high risk of getting caught. Okay. I've never been the cheater. Never. So I'd rather study hard. I'd rather earn my, Counter-Strike Global Offense. Interesting. It sounds like some sort of shooter-up game, like first-person shooter. But yeah, I don't even remember the name of the question. All right, have a great singing voice or be a talented dancer. Ooh. So what's my preference? Singing or dancing? Well, let's see. I would rather sing, honestly, because I just feel like my voice is the thing that makes me me. Dancing is not really my thing. So, singing is definitely my thing. Come on. There we go. Okay, Mario Kart 8 is your only game of choice. Or have all games but with 5% battery every time. Is this referring to mobile or... It's gotta be mobile because it's only 5%. Mario Kart 8, I don't think it's a mobile game, so this makes no sense. But do I really want Mario Kart? I'm not a gamer. I'm gonna say right now, I am not a huge gamer. I don't play games for a living, like Markiplier or PewDiePie and all them. I don't play games for a living. Well, PewDiePie's not really a gaming channel anymore. It's more a political channel than anything. I think I'd rather have it as my only game because 5% battery life's not gonna buy you any time because games take up a lot of RAM, they take up a lot of memory, they kill your phone, literally. So... but then again, I'm not a gamer, so I really wouldn't fucking care. So, this one's just kind of stupid. I can handle a racing game. I'll choose Mario Kart, why not? See, it's 50-50. There's people that aren't gamers, so they could handle without it. But I did choose the right one. Okay, be able to walk on water or levitate. Isn't that kind of the same thing? Levitation. With levitation, I could go higher than walking on water. I like to swim. So I would rather be able to levitate than walk on water. Live 20 years full of excitement, or live a boring plain life for 80 years. Ooh. Well... So would I rather live 20 years full of excitement, like straight up excitement, or just live a boring plain life for 80 years? Well, I'd rather live long than I'd rather want to live short. My life is pretty average, actually. I eat, I sleep, I go number 1 and number 2, I narrate for you guys. I'd rather have an exciting life, though. It doesn't say I have to die. So, huzzah. Plot hole, bitch. Watermelon. Watermelon. Even though watermelon kind of makes me itchy in the mouth. So I'm a little allergic, but I don't like melon either. Not a fan of it. Okay, be able to fly or be able to move things with my mind. So telekinesis or flying. Well, my OC, Inky Hearts can actually perform telekinesis. So that's kind of funny. Being able to fly, though, I'm not really one for flying. Moving things with my mind, though, that's not really anything impressive. Plus, I don't really know the limitations on telekinesis, so would I rather be a unicorn or a Pegasus, honestly? I would rather be a Pegasus, honestly, but, I don't know. Magic would be kind of a thing, so I'm going to be able to move things with my mind. Yeah. Live in Australia or live in America? Well, America kind of sucks. I'm just going to say it out loud. Australia, though, oh my god, the heat, and I hate extreme heat conditions. I hate the fact that you're living on the edge, like you're literally living in a place where you can possibly get killed by anything. Well, then again, America's no different, so it's kind of a 50-50 on this one. Since I'm American born, I'll choose America. And I can't handle the extreme heat. There's no flipping way. Okay, would I rather... Okay. Really? Shut the fuck up, I don't care. Thank you. Turning Earth temperature up to 40 degrees or freezing the Earth to a negative 30. Ooh. Okay. So either way, you're gonna die. Literally. Well, hang on. Actually, turning the Earth temperature up by 40 degrees. Well, like, considering it was 107 degrees the other day, Jesus Christ, 147 degrees, I die. But freezing the Earth to a negative 30, you can live in negative 30 degrees if you have the right living conditions. So, either way, you're basically dead if you don't have the right living conditions. I honestly hate the heat more than I hate the cold. Like, the cold is a little... God, I don't know about this one. Like, would I rather be in extreme heat where I can get, like, just die of heat? Or would I rather just want to freeze the Earth? To the point of where you're gonna die from freezing to death. So, burn to death, like, get heat exhaustion and die, or just die of freezing. Yeah, that's kind of... Heat exhaustion would be horrible. Like, it'd be slow and painful. At least freezing to death wouldn't take as long. See, it's kind of 50-50. It's kind of hard to actually determine which one you would want. Okay, this one's kind of weird. When I want to need to poo 12 times every day, so my system would be pretty clean, or poo for 2 hours straight at 6 p.m. every day. That depends. Honestly, it depends. Like, going poo 12 times per day, that would clean out your system, but 12 times every day, that'd be like you're sick with the runs. Like, I know this. I actually do know how that feels. So it'd be like you're sick, honestly. And it's not good for you to poop that many times per day. Not good for your system at all. It cleans out your system one day, but then the rest, it just kills you. So straight at 6 p.m. Because the other way, it would kill you. Like, you'd be dehydrated and all that stuff. Would you rather visit the Gen 3 world or the Gen 4 world? Gen 4, duh. Because I'd want to meet Twilight and Rainbow Dash. God, the fuck was that? Okay. Would I rather change the future or would I rather change the past? Okay, this is where you just gotta think of the consequences out of both. Changing the future. Well, basically, that's what you're going into. So changing the future would assure you maybe a better life in the future. When with the past, you could fuck something up so badly that it literally destroys what you're living in right now. So, wow. Who is Best Princess? I saw that one. Best Princess is Luna. Stay in the present. Neither or both of us are dangerous. Okay, so changing the future would assure me possibly would assure me a better future. Like, I don't know how that would actually, like, you could go 50-50 with this. Changing the future could either screw you or benefit you. When changing the past, it could either screw up your present day life or it could completely make it better. Like, you're going 50-50 on both of these choices. I'd rather want to change the future because it doesn't happen for so long and it's not an immediate thing. When with changing the past, you're possibly taking a chance at screwing your life up that you're living in currently or making things better. So I'm going to go with changing the future. See, it's kind of 50-50. Very close. And hello, Arcanum. How are you doing? Eat a spider or eat a worm? Worm. Not a spider person at all. Arachnophobia overload. Be bald for the rest of my life or have 10 inches of hair everywhere. I've already got hair in places that I don't want it, so I'm going to be bald for the rest of my life. That's so stupid. Okay, and shut up. We don't care, Mr. Dude. We don't care. Okay, in a battle, would you bet your money on Goku or would you bet your money on Superman? Ooh, this is tough. So would I rather bet my money on Goku or Superman? Superman's not immortal. He can die. He can actually die. Goku, if you're going by like the most recent adaptation to the series, he is a god. He can die, but he's very, I don't know. So Goku, no matter what, gets stronger whenever you try to kill him. And the Dragon Balls from Namek can bring him back to life, no matter how many times. Superman, he, as seen in Batman vs. Superman, he can die, but does come back in Justice League through some tomfuckery bullshit. He can die. So, Goku can die, but he can be brought back to life, when unlike Superman, I don't know, I'm not a Superman fan, I'm more a Dragon Ball Z fan, so I'm kind of being biased here. But I have to go logic here. Okay, Goku can perform Kamehameha. Superman can fly around the world 10 times in like 5 seconds. I'd be betting my money on Goku. Goku is, wow. It's crazy. Doritos or... Ooh. So, Ashley H. or just a potato? I can't believe I just made that joke. I'm sorry, Ashley. Fuck. Okay, so Doritos or Lay's? Oh, this is 50-50, honestly. This is really, really tough. Like, Lay's potato chips, okay, they're salty, good. Doritos have more variety of taste. But honestly, this is a tough one. I love both. I'm not really a chip person because it hurts my teeth a little bit. So Lay's would be a little bit more easier on my teeth, but I have to go with Doritos. Would I rather fight King Kong or would I rather fight Godzilla? Ooh, another tough one. I don't know much about King Kong other than that he is the alpha of Skull Island. He can take down dinosaurs. He can take down a lot of things. Godzilla, oh boy, this is really tough. Godzilla has a lot more advantage over King Kong. I think there was actually a movie made about them where they actually do fight, and it was like way back in the day when those first came out. Godzilla though. Godzilla would be a lot more interesting of a fight than King Kong. King Kong kind of runs away while Godzilla just stands his ground. And Godzilla's been in a lot more fights than King Kong. I'd choose Godzilla, because he's just a little bit more cooler to me. Okay, World War I or World War II? Neither. I don't want to be in either of these. World War II composed around sending, like, teenagers into fighting with poor health and everything, so it was just a murder house. World War II focused around the Holocaust, Hitler, and the Germans. Both are horrible. I'm skipping this. I'm not going to choose either. I don't condone war, and I will never. Okay. Have a puppy or have a panda. Puppy, because I don't get killed. Or have a possibility of dying from a panda. Gotta remember, pandas are animals, wild animals that do condone to defend themselves if necessary. Okay, would I rather have fame and die at 30 years old or be normal and live to be 100? I honestly wouldn't want to live to be 100. I mean, the most I'd want to live is probably a max of about 70, 80 years. Depends on how you take care of yourself, literally. So I'd rather have fame and die at 30 years old, so basically go out like most young musicians do. Or be normal and live to be 100. I'd rather be normal than... Well, I'm kind of sort of famous in the Brony fandom a little tiny bit. But be normal and live to be 100. What does normal apply to? I'm a normal person in real life. I just happen to have a very popular channel on, well, sorta. Kind of sort of popular in the fanfic reading community. So technically I am famous in a fandom, but I'm not famous like in mainstream. I would rather be normal to live 100 years old. Okay. Change genders every time you take off your shirt. I've had this one before. Or know everything about your friends. I don't want to know everything about my fucking friends. Okay. Join the Roman Legion or be in World War II. Like I said, I don't condone war. But being in the Roman Legion is just 10 times worse. I'm going to skip this one as well. I don't condone either. Skip, please. Thank you. Alright, would I rather play PlayStation 4 for the rest of my life or play Xbox One for the rest of my life? Well, let's see. Which system do I know better? I know the PlayStation system and controls a lot better. But again, I'm not a gamer of such. Since I know PlayStation better, I'm going with the PlayStation. Well, okay then. Would I rather live in a train for the rest of my life or live on a boat for the rest of my life? Okay, I gotta think here. Living on a train. So, you would get caught on trains, honestly. When with a boat, you could have your own personal boat. You could also be out on water where nobody could bother you. When with trains, you would have to constantly change because people could possibly find you and, throw you off. Living on a boat, you have unless you have like a lifetime supply of food and are very queasy to water, it would kind of, like seasickness, living on a boat though. I gotta think hard about this one. Would I rather live on water or would I rather take a chance of, having to change mobility? I would rather live in a boat rather than take a chance at losing my place to stay. Then I'd have nothing. Burger King or McDonald's? McDonald's. No question about it. Even though I know it's unhealthy, Burger King ain't any better. Join the army or be trapped in a hole until I die? I don't want to join the army, so I'd rather be trapped in a hole. No. Never leave my bed or never leave my chair. Well, I'm sitting in a chair right now, and this is pretty much where I sit all day. Unless I am really, 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 really lazy and decide not to even get out of bed, which is very rare, honestly. But never leaving my bed. I would be bedridden, honestly. I couldn't get up. I couldn't do anything. I'd die from blood clots because I couldn't move. But same thing can happen when you're just sitting in a chair. At least with my chair, I would have my PC. When with my bed, I wouldn't have anything, honestly. So, the chair is not as comfy. What the fuck ever. My way of wanting to die is in my sleep, to go naturally in my sleep. So I would rather die in my bed than in a chair. That'd be terrifying for my parents. Okay. Eat a burger or eat... Ooh, God. Oh, you've got me hard on this one. Oh. So a burger or a steak? Well, here's the thing. A burger can be cooked perfectly, and I could have no problems with it. And excuse me for that. When with steaks, it has to be cooked a certain way. Medium rare is how I like my steak. Plus, it needs to have barbecue sauce. Would I rather be in the MLP world or EG Equestria Girls world? Tough one. Well, in the EG world, I would just be a human. For a change of pace, I'd like to actually be in the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic world because no clothes. We never see the ponies pay for anything very rarely, so yeah, I don't know. That one's kind of a weird question for me, actually. Ooh, back to this. God, burger or steak? Steaks are more... They take a little longer to cook, but I love steaks. God, which is more filling? A burger, honestly, is more filling. No, steaks are. Fuck. I'm gonna go with steak on it. I'm gonna take the steak. Go! Oh, what the hell did I do? Oopsie. Would I rather have this lady shut up? Yes. Would I rather have 20 rats in my house or have 80 flies in my house? Oh boy. I would not like to have flies in my house because they're annoying as hell, but I could kill them very easily. When with rats, it's a little bit harder to kill these suckers. 20 rats would be a lot more easier to extinguish, but 80 flies, get a freaking fly swatter or some spray or some of those sticky things and have them stick to it. Flies would be more annoying, very annoying. 20 rats would be harder to kill. God. I would rather have neither, honestly. 80 flies would be a lot more easy. And rats would be harder to kill. It'd be more expensive to kill, actually. 80 flies. Have nine siblings that hate me, or have 6 kids that are mine that hate me. Okay, so would I rather be a father that has kids that hate him, or have 9 siblings that hate me? I don't give a shit if my siblings hate me. So I would rather not have 6 kids that hate me, 9 siblings. Because if your kids hate you, that's pretty tough on a parent. But would I want to always rather be protected or fight back? Ooh boy. Well, if I wouldn't have to fight and put myself in danger, then that would be kind of... Being protected assures your safety. When fighting back, you're taking a risk with your life. So I'd rather always be protected, honestly. Not fighting. I'm not a fighter. Okay, robotic legs or robotic arms? Your legs support your body, your arms not so much. So I'd rather have robotic arms. Oh fuck. Yeah, I chose the right option. iPhone or Nokia? Ooh. Well, Nokias are basically outdated as shit now. But I hate iPhones. Why isn't Android here? That should be the other option. An iPhone because it has more things to it, I guess. Computer. Because technically, your phone is a computer now. Okay. Skip, please. Thank you. Live in the UK or live in the US? Well, if I lived in the UK, I could actually, visit my friends. But, okay. I'm probably going to piss a lot of people off, or maybe offend some people, but I'm not trying to offend anybody. The UK, I'm going to say, is a lot better of a place than the USA. Because the UK is a clean place, it's much better. I actually don't know much about the government. As far as the government goes in the UK, I have no freaking clue. But would I want to really live in it? Not really, because I'd have to adapt to a lot more than what I'm used to already. So I'd rather just live in the USA. Would I rather be the most richest person in the world or meet the love of my life at an early age? How early of an age? How early of an age are you talking about? Are you talking like 8, 10, 12? Well, it doesn't say I have to marry the love of my life. So, let's see. So be the richest person in the world. Well, if I've learned one thing, money cannot buy your happiness. It can't buy the love of your life. So I'd rather meet the love of my life, honestly. Spend your life attempting to fix something, or fix it within a day and move on to different things. I'd rather have a variety. Who chose the other one? Destroy every form of technology, or sit at home 24/7 on that technology. I'd rather be on technology rather than, dealing with it. Have no arms or have no legs. Have no arms. If I can get past this stupid ad. Really? Legs is what people chose. Wow. It's bad. Oh. Wow. Okay, this just took a brief turn. Donald Trump and Barack Obama as friends, or Michael Jackson and Elvis as friends. Definitely Michael Jackson and Elvis. I am not even going there. Barack Obama was friends with Osama bin Laden. Trump is a man-child. Yeah, I don't want friends like that. Quit YouTube, no watching or uploading. Ooh. Or quit video games, PC games, and game clubs or cons. I don't play video games, so blue. Gun games or racing games? I suck at both. So it's kind of 50-50 on this one. Gun games are a lot more frustrating because it's just shooting people up. Racing games are a little bit more competitive because I guess you gotta come in first place. They're a lot more challenging. Well, with gun games, you're just shooting people. So would I want to challenge? Yes. I'm choosing racing games. Give money to the poor or be a rich jerk? Give money to the poor. I'm not that fucking morbid. Fucking hell. Whoever chose that needs some serious help. Cartoon Network or Adult Swim? Well, in this case, I'm choosing Adult Swim because Cartoon Network is shit anymore. Plus, I'm an adult. I like adult stuff, not freaking cartoons. Scratch that. I'm a brony, so I like My Little Pony. Okay. Be God on earth and have people worship me, or be God of the universe, but no one acknowledges me. I really don't care to be acknowledged, honestly. But being God on, we all saw what happened to Jesus Christ. He ended up crucified. So I probably would be crucified if I was God on earth. But I really don't care on this one. Who said there's a God of the universe? I don't get it. But no one acknowledges me. I really don't care to be acknowledged. Being God on earth, I'd be crucified eventually, so whatever. I don't care. Fly forever, but only 2 feet. Okay. Or be invisible. Being invisible, I could fuck around with a lot of people. And don't take that way. I'm meaning, like, just pissing them off. Like, making them feel like they're being haunted or something. I'd rather be invisible than fly only 2 feet off the ground. What sort of question is that? Okay, board games or card games? Ooh, boy. Again, this one's just kind of stupid. I really don't care. Board games and card games are both competitive, regardless. So, Monopoly would go on forever. Uno would be shortened. So, am I a board game person or a card game person? I guess card games because I like to shuffle, sorta, kind of stupid. Peanut butter and jelly or grilled cheese. Grilled cheese. I don't like. I've never been a PB&J person. Cheese person or spicy guy. I am a cheese person. No doubt. I'm not a spicy person. I do not like spice. It's horrible. Horror movies. Horror movies are a creepypasta. Okay, I gotta think hard on this one. Horror movies. Okay, think of the variety here. Creepypastas can be horrible, good, but so can movies. Horror movies are normally very predictable anymore, very easy to guess and predict. When with creepypastas, you're kind of open to surprises, so I'd rather do creepypastas than a horror movie, honestly. John Cena or Super Mario? I don't give a shit. Skip. 50-50. Have the body of a dog and never see my family again, or have your body but only have a, or have my body but only have a dog as my family. I'd rather have family than nothing. Find a cure for cancer or feed all the homeless people in the world. Ooh. This is tough. So, either way, you're doing a good thing. Cures for cancer. So, cure cancer or provide all the homeless people in the world food. Ooh, boy. This is a tough one. I'm not joking. So, cure cancer or feed homeless people. Oh. Well, let's see. If you cure cancer, you are doing the world a great favor because cancer is something that can just sneak up on you and just strike you down, no problemo. Cancer takes more lives than homeless people. And there's homeless shelters and all that stuff that feed people. I mean, if I had the power to feed all the homeless people in the world, it would be wonderful, but finding a cure for cancer is better because it cures a lot of people of something that could possibly lead them down death road. Live in Mexico or live in Canada? Well, this one's weird. Living in Mexico. Okay, Mexico is not a happy place. From what I've heard, it's not a happy place. It's drug wars and all that stuff going on. You have a possibility of getting shot up very easily. Live in Canada. Canada, I really don't know much about except for the people. But if I had to take a choice, I'd choose Canada. Okay, eat 10 worms the size of my fingers, or 2 tarantulas the size of my fucking hand. No! Fuck that shit. Okay, so say no for the rest of my life, or say yes for the rest of my life. Okay, think of the consequences here. So, if you say no to everything, you have a possibility of fucking something up. Like if someone asks you out on a date, you have the possibility of saying no, which would screw you over and you'd never have a mate for the rest of your life. Saying yes to everything, though. Think about peer pressure here. Say yes to drugs. Say yes to alcohol, smoking, drugs. Both are horrible. Like, honestly, there's no win here. So, I'm honestly not even going to answer this one. I'm skipping. Be non-athletic, but be known for one great catch. Or be athletic and be known for your average play. These are both kind of the same thing. Would I rather be known for just one thing or be known for one thing? Both are the same. Honestly, there's no win here either. Oh wait, hang on. Be non-athletic and be known for one great catch. Okay, so be non-athletic. So, a non-athletic person who's just made one great catch. Or be athletic and known for the average play. Okay, so would I rather be an athlete or not? And be known for something? I honestly would rather be an athlete and be known for something. Die for the lives of 50 random people I don't know, or die for the lives of five family members. Oh, shit. Ooh, dying for the lives of 5 family members, I'd have to choose very wisely. Because my family is kind of up and downish. Like, it's 50-50. Like, it's... yeah, it's tense. So, dying for the lives of people I don't know... one of those random people could be a billionaire that's a secret hitman that could kill people. When family, I know I'm making the right choices. Sort of. If I had to choose, I'd choose my mom, my dad, my 2 nieces, and... ooh. Like I said, tough. Very tough. I would probably choose... yeah. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna say family. Because with 50 random people, you don't know who you're choosing. You could be choosing hitmen. You could be choosing a terrorist. Yeah. Live on an... go away, TikTok. No one cares. Live on an anime world, and be super strong. Or live on the real world and be rich. Animes can variate. Like, I wish I could say, but I have 3 projects due next week. I can say for a little bit, though. Procrastination is fast. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so animes variate. Some are very gruesome. Some are very, like, just, waifu-ish. Like, just get the guy. Some are very brutal. Some are very violent. Like, with anime, you are taking a humongous risk. Like, if it's Attack on Titan, you're entering a world where you're pretty much fighting against these humongous monsters. But you'd be super strong, so you could possibly take them down, but you're not immortal, so you could die. When on the real world and being rich, you don't have worries. But being rich, like, money can't buy you happiness or anything like that. But being rich would give you a better benefit rather than like risking your life in an anime world. You survive but no one dies, or you get severely tortured and die but everyone lives. Ooh, shit. I would rather not live in a world alone, because that would just be terrible. So, being tortured, that would suck, but yeah. Get squished by a boulder, so that'd be a quick death. Or get run over by a train, also a quick death. But which one's quicker? Well, getting squished by a boulder, that would be terrible. Your bones would break, you'd feel every inch of it in your body. Ugh. When getting run over by a train, it doesn't say how you would have to be hit by the train. You could put your head on the track and you're dead. Or you could be hit straight on and your body could just fly everywhere. I would rather honestly get run over by a train than be squished by a boulder, because a boulder, yeah, it's not an instant death. Getting run over by a train and having your neck just like severed, that'd be a quick death. Much quicker. Get stuck in an elevator for 1 day or be stuck in a hot car for 5 hours. Ooh. Okay, so what's the conditions with a hot car? Is the windows down? Do you have air conditioning? Like, that's the question. Do you have air conditioning? Do you have the windows rolled down? Can you get out of the car? You know, those are things you gotta put into retrospect in that one, but being stuck in an elevator, that would suck. That would legitimately suck, because you just kind of be stuck in the same space forever without, for 1 day without, being stuck in an elevator for 1 day, that'd be kind of boring. It also kind of maybe drive you a little bit to madness, because it would just be in one space, same for walls, for forever, or for 1 day, 24 hours, or for 5 hours you're stuck in a hot car. I hate the heat, but I would be rather stuck in a car for 5 hours than be stuck in an elevator. Wow. Eat the food you hate for the rest of your life. Ooh. Or eat anything but never be able to taste it. I hate food that I hate. I wouldn't want to taste. At least I'd have flavor, but eat anything but never be able to taste it. I think I would rather do that, because at least I'm eating something rather than eating things I hate. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Would I rather watch a soccer match or watch paint dry? Well, watching paint dry would be boring. Or that's a reference to My Little Pony. Too many Pinkie Pies. Watching a soccer match, I'm not really a soccer fan, but that would be a lot more entertaining than watching paint dry. Be immortal and homeless, so live forever and have no home. Or be the richest person alive and live for 50 years. So be alone and homeless, or live your entire life and be homeless. Like, just live forever and be completely homeless with nothing. Or be a rich person and live for 50 years. I would rather be rich and have, quality rather than, or not quality, fuck. People that care about me rather than just living forever and dying alone. Or just living for... Anyways, on to the next. Eat expired medicine or eat expired rice. I've never tasted either. Can medicine expire? I honestly don't know about that. Medicine. Who would want to eat medicine? Rice, though. I honestly don't know what bland rice actually tastes like. Rice I don't think can expire. I would rather eat food than medicine, though. Medicine can fuck you up. Sleep in a bed with hot rocks. So I think that's a treatment to actually help ease your muscles. Or sleep in a bed with Nope, not happening. Watch movies or listen to music. Which one's more entertaining? Honestly, I would rather watch movies than just listen to music, because there's music in the movies that I can listen to. But listening to music that I like, I don't know, music is more motivating. But watching movies, you have imagery and all that stuff to keep you entertained. So I'd rather watch a movie than just listen to music on its own. Okay, have laser eyes. So basically be oh god, what's his name? The guy from the X-Men, I can't remember his name. Cyclops? Yeah, I believe that's his name. So be Cyclops or be the Human Torch. Having firepower, so you be a firebender. So you basically be the Fire Nation. Laser eyes. Could I control my laser eyes? By having fire powers, you'd have the possibility you would never get burnt, at least. But god, this one's so stupid. Fire powers, considering what's going on the West Coast right now, where I live, I would not want fire to even be in the freaking question. Like, having laser eyes, you could do a lot of things, but it would just kind of cause fire itself. I'm skipping this one. Skip. Freeze time or freeze myself. Okay, so stop time or freeze myself and just, yeah, die. So freezing time. That could really come in handy. Especially if you're really late for something or don't want to go somewhere. That could actually really come in handy. Like, you could just, freeze time and just, if you're not feeling up to something, you could take a nap, come back and unfreeze time, and it's still the same day. And you have all the time in the world. So, freezing time, I think, would benefit rather than freezing yourself. Nike or Adidas or Adidas. I honestly don't care about either, but I think Nike is a little better. Smoke Mary J. Smoke marijuana for the rest of my life, or drink alcohol for the rest of my life. Marijuana is actually something that I use right now for my epilepsy, and it would help with my epilepsy, so I'd rather smoke it rather than just straight up drink alcohol. Wow, really? People are messed up. Have a headache for the rest of my life, or have a stomachache for the rest of my life. My God, which one's worse? Headaches. Oh, I hate headaches. They are pounding and just horrible. Stomachaches aren't any better, though. Which would be a better medium here? I mean, headaches just kapoosh, kapoosh, kapoosh. You can take medicine for either. Headaches come and go, but a stomachache, that would be horrible. That'd make you feel like you have to throw up constantly. I guess a headache? Because you could take occasional medicines to, you know, help ease it. Put a toothpick in a... What? Why have I... Oh, I've heard this reference. I've heard this on Twitter. When Dusky Novel came back for the 4th time. Put a toothpick in a toenail and kick the... Ow. Ow. Or put splinters in my fingernails and dig them into a wall. Either way, it's horrid. What the fuck? I wouldn't want to do either. Fuck this shit. That's morbid. Have my genitalia removed or have my hands removed? Well, if I have my genitalia removed, I couldn't pee. I couldn't go 1 or 2. So I'd be kind of stuck. Having my hands removed, well, if I had my hands removed, I couldn't do shit. Honestly, I couldn't. I'd have to use my mouth. I'd have to, like, resort to, like, Earth Pony kind of stuff. So, having my genitalia removed, I wouldn't be able to make children. I wouldn't be able to pee, but... Huh. This one's just kind of stupid. Having my hands removed would just make me useless. I couldn't write. I couldn't do anything. So... genitalia, I guess? Why? Saw would do that. Yeah, it would. Indeed, it would. I don't think we ever saw Saw go that far, but yeah, I could see John Kramer pulling something like that. Eat 100 caterpillars or eat 300 ants. Okay, let me think about this one. Caterpillars are big. They are horrid, juicy, yuck. Ants are a little different. They're smaller, and they would go down a lot more faster than a caterpillar. So I choose the ants over the caterpillars any day. Would I rather have my hair cut off or lose all my teeth? Well, I'm an ugly kid when I'm bald. But losing all my teeth, I wouldn't be able to chew. The only benefit that would come out of it is not having to brush my teeth. But I would rather not lose my teeth, so having my hair cut off, it'd grow back. Teeth don't grow back. Be Osama bin Laden, who's dead, or be Salah Abdesium. I have no idea who that is. I think that's the leader of the Taliban, if I'm not mistaken. Or that one dude that got, I think he got executed. Osama bin Laden is dead. So, terrorist or terrorist? Honestly. I wouldn't want to be either. Honestly, I wouldn't want to be either. So, skip. Nobody wants to be these people. So why is this a thing? So I'd rather have curls or have red hair. So I'd rather be a ginger or just have curls. My hair's naturally curly. Shut up. I would rather have curls because I guess it really doesn't matter. My hair is naturally curly and I do have a little bit of redness to my hair. Okay, so would I rather have a fast car or just a private jet? I think I would choose a private jet because I could just go anywhere in the world. Never satisfy myself. Would I rather not satisfy myself more? Never satisfy yourself more, or never get sex? So would I rather not masturbate, or would I rather never want to get sex at all? I think this is obvious. Red. Because even though you're not satisfying yourself, you get sex. Would I rather have no fingers or no eyes? Okay, fingers. I wouldn't be able to play the guitar. I wouldn't be able to do a lot of things. But with my eyes, with no eyes, I can't see. Period. So I'd rather take a sacrifice of not having fingers than no eyes. No fingers, please. That's stupid. Pay 10 million? Okay. Would I rather pay a $10 million fine or hang myself? Oh, these things. Depends on what the hell the $10 million fine is for. And honestly, is this just putting me dead in the water or what? What the hell would you do that would cost you $10 million? I don't want to kill myself. So even if I have a $10 million fine, I don't want to hang myself. I don't condone suicide. Nobody cares, lady. Buy 5 buildings, every house in the building is yours, or buy 5 huge mansions. But every house in every place in the mansion isn't mine, apparently. So I'd rather have 5 humongous mansions that are mine, or have 5 buildings where every house in the building is mine. Well, with either, you get kind of the same quantity. So, mansions would be a little bit more of a, I guess, a pain in the ass to clean. Well, actually, no, let me think about that for a second. Buildings can vary in size. Some can be small, some can be big, some can be skyscrapers. It doesn't really matter. So have 5 buildings of different sizes, or have 5 huge mansions, which are clearly huge. Well, with a mansion, does a butler come? I don't think so. So 5 mansions or 5 buildings of different sizes. I honestly would want mansions because they can, like, I think it was Dawn. They can be given to family. They can be spared, or shared. Not spared, shared. Get eaten by an alien, or die from eating ice cream. So would I rather get ingested by an alien, slowly and painfully, or would I rather die from just eating ice cream? I'd rather go out eating a sweet rather than being eaten by an alien, straight up. Seriously. I can make my own game with many guys who played. Wait a minute. You can make your own game with many guys who played, or I can make my own robot. So I can make my own robot assistant, or I can just make a successful game. Well, with a successful game, you get profit. With your own robot, you can just command it to do whatever. But as the future, as the theory goes for the future, robots will take over. So I don't want to risk that. Why not? Let's just make a game and earn profit. Okay, fuck you then. Wait, what? What the fuck is this? Last 30 minutes and not be able to pull out. Or last 30 seconds and pull out in time. I don't get what this is referring to. This could be referring to a lot of things. Is this referring to... What? I don't get it. I don't get this one. What is it referring to? Is it referring to someone having sex? Is it referring to pulling out of a parking lot? Like a meter thing? I don't get it. Well, okay, Dawn says that it's a sex thing, so it sounds like a sex thing. It does. So, last 30 minutes and not be able to pull out. Well, then pretty much you're going to get her pregnant and you're going to be stuck in her and you're going to have it surgically removed. Or last 30 seconds and pull out in time. Well, considering I've heard that some fetish to actually have a guy do that on a girl, seeing it's a thing, and you don't want to get the girl pregnant. Like, if you stay in, you're possibly going to get the girl pregnant. So, last 30 seconds to be able to pull out in time, I'd rather pull out than stay in. Live in fear or be someone who people fear. I already said about this one, or I had this one before. And which one did I choose? I'm trying to remember. So, I wouldn't want to be someone. I would want people to be. I would want to be feared a little bit, but I wouldn't want to be hated. I'm just gonna skip because I've done this one before. Eat 2,000 cooked beetles. Okay, that just sounds disgusting. What's the other alternative? Or eat 300 big spiders. Why? Why is spiders a thing? I don't want to eat spiders, period, but I don't want to eat beetles either. But beetles come in a variation of sizes. So I'd rather eat 2,000 cooked beetles or 300 big live spiders. It doesn't say they're actually cooked. I would rather eat beetles. Because spiders, no. Superman not home. Would I rather be cheated on or cheat on someone? Neither. Why? Why is this a thing? Would I rather get eaten by a shark or get eaten by a crocodile? Either way is going to be a horrible death. So getting eaten by a shark, it's bigger, has a bigger mouth. It could eat you pretty quickly. But getting eaten by a crocodile, that would take for flipping ever. You'd be at least eaten pretty slowly. But, again, why? So would you rather go quickly or rather slowly? I'd rather be eaten by a shark. Yeah, exactly. They have like these curved teeth that can... Yeah. I don't know who the hell these people are, so I'm not even going to answer. Be able to jump a mile for the rest of my life, so... Or be able to fly, but only for 20 minutes a day. I'd rather just be able to jump. Why is this a thing? Because I could be to the closest town to me in like 30 steps. Or 30 jumps, I should say. Beheaded by someone, I don't actually know what that means. Or only be able to talk to your worst enemy. Oh god, we all know who my worst enemy is, at least on YouTube. We all know that. Beheaded by someone, I don't get that one. Oh, by everyone. Be hated by everyone. Okay, so I'd rather be hated by everyone or only be able to talk to the worst enemy of my existence. I could trash talk my worst enemy, so I wouldn't give a shit. I'd rather talk to my worst enemy and just trash talk him. Die of an overdose, or the police just shoot me up. Which would be quicker? Again, which one's quicker? An overdose could vary in many ways. You could die of too many pills. You could die from being injected with heroin, too much crack, too much alcohol, or just be shot to death. The police would kill you pretty quickly because they just shoot you and you'd be dead. But would I want to give the police any benefit? That's the thing. I would not want to die of an overdose. I wouldn't. So I'm just gonna say that. Would you rather live until you are 80 or die at 20 and be God? What? So live until I'm 80 or die at 20 and be God. So when I die, I turn into God, I guess? So would I just rather want to live and be 80 and die? Or would I rather want to be God? God has a rough job. I'd be a horrible God, honestly. So... This one's stupid. I guess I'd rather be God because at least I die as something, I guess. Be a judge on the X Factor, or be a performer on the X Factor. Definitely a judge, because I'd rather just point out the flaws and everything and just tell these people where they can shove it. Ants. Spiders are... no. Who cares? No one cares, lady. No one cares about you and your thing. Whatever you got the fuck there. Rob a bank and give it all to charity. Or destroy a lot of graves and rebuild them all better. Okay. Okay. If you rob a bank and give it to charity, eventually it's going to come out as stolen and they'll have to give it all back. Destroying a lot of graves and rebuilding them all better, at least you're benefiting something. I mean, you're rebuilding a grave that could be over 100 years old. Destroying it and then rebuilding it, you're benefiting here. So destroying a lot of graves and then rebuilding them. What the fuck? People, what is wrong with you? Why do you want to rob a bank and give it all to charity? It'll come up as stolen. Great white shark or piranhas. Both are horrible. Like a great white shark would be quick and painless. But a piranha? Oh, that would be a horrible death. You would be completely and utterly... you'd just be eaten alive. So, I would choose a great white shark, honestly. Piranhas are terrible. Have a 19-year-old dog, so wow. Calculate that. 9 times 7 is 63, I believe. 7, 6, 13. 133 years old, I think I calculated that correct. So have a 133-year-old dog, which is very uncommon, or have a 19-year-old cat. Cats, because when a cat is ready to die, and I'm a cat person anyway, but when a cat is ready to die, they let you know and they go off and die by themselves. They don't take the liberty of dying on you just out of nowhere. Again, why this? Why this? I wouldn't want to be either. They're horrible people. Would you rather live forever but go unnoticed? Or would you rather die young as one of the most famous people to ever live? So die young or live forever but go unnoticed. I would rather die as someone who was noticed. Have a life... Why, lady? Shut the fuck up. No one fucking cares. No one fucking cares. Have a lifetime supply of Nike. Or have a lifetime supply of Adidas. I really don't give a shit. I'll say Nike because Nike apparently is the better brand or something. Okay, I know this. Eat an orange and toothpaste at the same time, which is supposed to be a horrible combination. Or kiss a wheel tire. Kissing a tire? Nah, it's no problem. I'd rather kiss the tire than... Yeah. Be a billionaire, but you have to live in a sewer. Or live poor, but live in a house. I'd rather live in a house. Well, then again, let me think about this. Okay, living in a sewer. But being a billionaire, you could literally... afford to get out of the sewer, and build a house. You could do whatever you want being a billionaire. This is like being Bill Gates or Steve Jobs. So you could buy yourself out of the sewer. When living poor and living in a house, you're going to be evicted sooner or later because you can't pay the bills. So I'd rather be a billionaire who could just build his way out of the freaking sewer. Luke Skywalker or Anakin? So Darth Vader or Luke? Luke is the good one. Anakin is the evil one. So honestly, according to I can't remember what episode it was. It was, I think, the third film. Went The Phantom Menace. I think it was A Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, something. Shows you how much I know. But Darth Vader has a horrid, horrid death before he's actually rebuilt. Well, he doesn't die. He lives. But half of his body gets freaking just completely dissolved by freaking lava. Oh, that's horrible. So would I rather be Anakin Skywalker, aka Darth Vader, or would I rather want to be the one who basically is the good guy? I'd rather be the guy. God damn it. So I would rather be Luke because Luke lives. Okay, this one's interesting. Be Jacksepticeye or PewDiePie. I really wouldn't want to be PewDiePie considering all the constant freaking controversy that's being built against him. Not to mention, I used to be a fan of his content when he was doing like scary stuff, but now that he's falling off of that and he's doing like these try not to laugh challenges all the time and he's not really gaming much anymore, I would rather be Jacksepticeye, honestly. I mean, PewDiePie, sure, he's the highest person with the most subs, but sub numbers don't mean nothing. I would rather be Jacksepticeye, honestly. Because at least Jacksepticeye does not have controversy built against him. Watch a marathon of Dora the Explorer. Oh, God. That'd be horrible. Go away, please. No one fucking cares. Or watch 15 episodes of Blue's Clues. I'd rather watch 15 episodes of Blue's Clues over a marathon. Very much better. Hello, Hydrazilla. Go back in time and kill George Bush. Why? Why? Why would I want to kill a president? Why? Why is this even a thing? Or live in dictatorship. So would I rather want to just kill George Washington or live in the era of a dictator? This one's stupid. I would rather not be a dictator. And I don't want. Why would I want to kill George Washington? Honestly, he was a great president. So why would I want to kill him? I wouldn't. Why is this a thing? I guess dictatorship. Why not? Let's be Starlight Glimmer. Get free tickets to see Batman vs. Superman, or get free tickets to see Captain America's Civil War. Ooh, DC versus Marvel. Honestly, I'd rather want to see Civil War because I haven't seen it. And Batman vs. Superman, I've seen it. Not really a good film. So, yeah. Civil War, I don't know if it was any good. I don't know if it was bad. I don't know if it was okay. Whatever. Eat a raw turtle. Why? Or eat a piece of bread. Piece of bread. Honestly, why? Would I rather have trees and grass be gray or have the sky be brown? So would I rather have bland trees and grass? Or would I rather want the sky just to be brown? That'd be kind of interesting. It looked like you were just living in a brown world, so the sky can be brown. Be the person who shuts this ad up? Yep. Be the most rich person in the world and be selfish. Or be poor because you donated money to the poor. I'd rather have a purpose for being poor. That's not stupid. Have the power to read minds or be able to move things with my mind. I wouldn't want to read minds because people have dirty thoughts. Have sex and find out the person is a tranny. Oh, God. Or have sex and find out you are the tranny. Or the tranny. Oh, God. This one, why? Just why? I would rather me be the why would I not know I'm the tranny? First of all, why would I not know that I had a very, very long and gruesome surgery to change my genitalia. Why? Just why? What? I wouldn't want to find out someone is a tranny and I had sex with a man. I would rather be the tranny myself, honestly. Have the same face but different gender, so basically be a tranny. Why? Or have a different face but be the same gender. I could handle a different face. Have two of your favorite pets but be allergic to them, or have no pets and have no pets ever and no allergies. My allergies are very seldom. Like with this fire going on, yeah, it's been driving my freaking allergies up a wall. But I think I could live with allergies. Have two of my favorite pets but be allergic to them. Why would I have pets that I know I'm allergic to? I mean, I really don't care. But why not? No pets. Die by a hanging or die by jumping off of a building. Okay. Again, both. Okay. There's no happy medium here. Both are horrible and very long and terrible deaths. Hanging, you're just dying by suffocating. And jumping off of a building, there's a lot of buildup to the inevitable. Like, you just see yourself slowly just going straight down. You see yourself just going straight down, and right before you hit the ground, kapoo, dead. So the buildup would just be terrifying. But once you hit the ground, you're dead. Literally. I don't know if someone can actually, I don't know if someone can actually feel something after they hit the ground. I've heard from some you can. I've heard from some you can't. You can't really tell that logic because you'd have to jump off a building to know. And you'd be dead. Hanging would be long and gruesome. Well, not gruesome, but long and just horrible. When jumping off of a building, once you hit the ground, you're dead. I would want to do neither, honestly, but jumping off of a building, even though there is build-up, it's quick. Oh! Michael Jackson or Prince? Oh dear. Both are dead. Would I rather be Michael Jackson or Prince? Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one. Both are excellent dancers. Both had their time. Both have great reputations. Both died very tragic deaths. If I had to choose... Let's see. Michael Jackson had a lot of controversy. Like, he was known for supposedly molesting children. I don't know if that's true. But he had a huge name to him. Prince, he was known to be very sexual. Like, he had a very sexual persona after he left Prince and the Revolution. Boy, oh boy. So, a huge icon or kind of another huge icon. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is a tough one. I honestly would rather be Michael Jackson. Have 100 cats or 100 dogs. Cats. They go in the litter box. You don't have to clean up their shit. Have kids and be poor, or have no kids but be rich. Well, if you're rich, more than likely you're going to have kids in the future. It doesn't say that you can't have kids, but you have no kids but are rich. Rich, you can get a girl later on, have kids. You wouldn't want to be poor. So, yeah, I can always go later on in life and have kids. Just because I'm rich doesn't mean I'm stupid. Feel like you are on fire for the rest of your life. Oh. Or feel like you are frozen for the rest of your life. Oh, God. So, feel like you are just blazing. Or feel like you're just freezing. I feel like being frozen would not hurt as much as being burnt. I don't know for sure. I know being burnt. I know burns don't feel good. I know that for a fact. Never use another computer ever again, or never use a phone ever again. So do I choose smart, like a portable phone, or do I choose my computer? Computers have a lot more options than a phone. Like a phone, ooh, let me think about that. Can you contact the police via a computer? You can't. But phones are a lot more quicker. Like, they're a lot more quicker. The question is, what do you use your computer for? Like, would you be using the computer to call people, like on Skype, like family members? There's a lot more that a phone can be used for than a computer. So, but on a computer, I would never be able to edit for you guys and never be able to do another video for you guys. But I don't know, there's actual methods that can actually be used to record with like the blue snowball and all that stuff. So, but phones are good for like emergency situations and all that stuff. So not being able to use one, you'd have to get on a computer, which would take forever. So I'd rather never use another computer ever again. Walk across a mile of burning hot coals, or walk across a mile of Legos. Legos don't hurt. Be a Nazi Be a Nazi soldier in World War II that have superior technology, or be a Russian soldier that gets tortured by his commander. Would I rather be a Nazi or a Russian soldier tortured by the commander? Why would I want either of these things? I wouldn't want to be known as a Nazi. Skip. Well, a lot of people want to be a Nazi. Be rich, but you live in fear, or be poor, but you feel comfortable. Considering I live off a very limited income anyways, that technically is kind of poor, but we at least have some bit of food coming in, so that's technically not poor. But being rich and living in fear, my God, what did you do? Like millionaires are very targeted for being, doing horrible things. So you'd be known as like someone who's a horrible person. But feeling comfortable being poor, it depends on how poor you really, really are. Like if you're terribly poor, you'd never be able to like eat or anything like that. But the poor can actually have like, they have alternatives for places where they can go and eat and all that stuff. Living in fear, that'd be just terrible. You'd be paranoid, you'd be looking over your shoulder constantly. I think I'd rather just, I don't know. This one's kind of stupid. I think I'd rather be rich and live in fear. Nope. Telekinesis or controlling plants. Well, plants kind of are human in their own way. I think telekinesis would be a better option here. Swallow a needle whole. I hate needles. Or have the... Shut the fuck up. I don't fucking care about TikToks. Come on. Or have the skin ripped off your knee, on your knees, ripped off at the same time. Why the fuck? That would be horribly painful. But then again, a needle wouldn't do you any justice either. Like what kind of needle? Pin needle? Shot needle? I wouldn't want to do either of these. A needle would probably kill you unless it went straight. Like it gets stuck and it would cut into like your tubes and all that stuff. It would probably kill you. But having the skin ripped off your knees, that'd just be terrible. Why? God. Swallow a needle, I guess. Why the fuck not? Live forever in a robot. What? Or live a regular life. Regular life. I'm happy with my life. Being a killing game? Wow, speak of the devil. Saw. Or being a sexy game. So, okay. Would I rather be in a game where I have the possibility of getting killed, or would I rather be just in a game where I get laid every time? I'd rather be laid than dead. Commit a crime and no one thinks you did it. Okay, let me think this one through good. Commit a crime and no one thinks I did it. So basically be a Norman Bates or an Ed Gein. Don't commit a crime, but everyone thinks you did it. Okay, this one has some layers to it. Would I rather commit a crime and have no one think I did it at all? Like, eventually you do get caught. Or just commit a crime and everyone knows or don't commit a crime and everyone thinks I'm the killer. Or whatever. I mean, not committing a crime, they'd have to have proof. But then again, save for people like, oh, I don't know. You know, people that were falsely accused of crimes. They need solid proof, but that doesn't stop the police. So would I rather just be a criminal that gets away with murder, or would I rather be someone who just gets blamed for a lot of shit and possibly ends up in jail? Both are horrible. I don't commit crimes, so I'm just going to say don't commit. Yeah, people are twisted. Oh, God. Listen to only Justin Bieber or listen to only One Direction. Oh, jeez. Which is more torturing? One Direction. I'm definitely choosing One Direction on that one. Only listen to country or only listen to rap. Country. Rap to me is annoying as shit. There's no happy medium. Be John Cena or be The Rock. Well, The Rock is appearing in a lot of movies lately, so his income is actually coming in really well. Other than that, he's not really known for much. John Cena just is an overrated wrestler. The Rock, he had his time, but he's appeared in a lot of films, has a lot of income coming. So I would say I'd rather be The Rock. Not to mention he's got freaking muscles the size of freaking Timbuktu. Have a cup half full. What? Have a cup half full or have a cup half empty. They're both the same shit. If a cup is half full, then it's half empty. This makes no flipping sense. What do people say? It's the same shit. It makes no sense. Be an only child or have 11 siblings. Okay, you gotta think about this pretty much. You gotta be pretty much thinking about this from your time, like from your childhood. Having a sibling is a lot better than not having a sibling. But having 11 siblings? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. 11 siblings would be a lot. A lot to handle. A lot too much. You'd be tortured. So, in this case, I'd rather be an only child. Skip, please. Thank you. Be cool, but everyone hates me. Or be lame, but everyone likes me. I'd rather be liked. Even if I am lame. There's no... Yeah. Be famous, but be hated. Really? No one cares, lady. Be famous, but be hated by everyone. Or be poor, but be liked by everyone. If you're liked by everyone and you're poor, eventually someone is going to help you. So I'd say poor. Be a prince or princess, or be a superhero. Princes and princesses don't have superpowers, so I'd rather be a superhero. Unless you're Elsa, or something like that. Live in a world of racism, or live in a world of hatred. Aren't we living in both? I mean, honestly, aren't we living in a world full of racism and hatred right now? But let me think about this logically. Okay, racism is a big thing. Like, racism is slowly making its way back into the world. And that kind of bugs me. living in a world of hatred, there's hatred everywhere, especially in the internets. But racism, I hate the fact that people did that back in the olden days. They would treat black people like whites would treat blacks like they're shit. And living in a world full of hatred, there's already a lot of hate in the world. So, again, why? I guess hatred. Why not? Because that exists in the interwebs. Hate mail, hate comments, children acting like they're big and bad for some stupid reason. Have terrible eyesight, well, or have terrible hearing. So which sense do you want more? The sense of sight or your sense of hearing? If you can't hear anything, that would kind of suck. Seeing, though, like having a terrible eyesight, mine is kind of terrible already. So I have terrible eyesight already, so but having terrible hearing, I would not want terrible hearing would be terrible, so I'm gonna say horrible eyesight. Because I already do have bad eyesight. Have all the friends you want, but they are mean. Or have one friend, but is the best you could have. Blue. Who would want a mean friend? Give yourself a kill. Oh, okay. This is a little disturbing. Kill yourself, but save 5 people's lives and then go to heaven. Or kill 5 people, but when you die, you go to hell when you die. I would rather go to heaven, thank you very much. Okay, would I rather be an NFL superstar or an NBA superstar? Ooh, well, both are pretty brutal. Both are pretty brutal sports. Basketball is almost just as brutal as the NFL. NFL is all about hitting people, knocking the ball out of their hands, but so is the NBA. The NBA doesn't have as much, brutality as football does. But it's almost just as brutal. NFL has way more injuries than the NBA does. So if I had to choose which superstar I want to be, I'd rather be NBA. Okay, would I rather get again, why? Would I rather get my feet tickled every day? I've got ticklish feet. Or get my feet tickled and licked by a smelly homeless person? It doesn't say how long I have to be tickled. I could be tickled for 1 second. Sure. Why? Why would you want to be Why would you want to be licked by a homeless person? Seriously, I don't get it. Fly a jet or ride a slow plane. So would you rather fly fast or fly slow? Let's see. So basically, do you want to take your time to see the sights, or do you want to just straight up, straight there? A jet would be a lot more harder to navigate. I'd rather take my time to see the sights. Really, people. What the fuck is this? I Rainbow Dash, duh. I don't get this. I don't get this. Watch me whip, now watch me nay nay. Oh, okay. Listen to now watch me whip, now watch me nay nay. Okay. That's an annoying song, catchy. Or listen to Panda all day. I don't get it. Skip. Panda must be very popular. Be big and fat, but everyone loves you. Be normal and athletic, but no one likes you. I'd rather have people liking me. Thank you very much. Wow, there's a sad 40% out there. Clash of Clans or Clash Royale? Or Clash Royale. Jesus, fuck. The only one I've ever played is Clash of Clans. And that was like way back. So I'm going to choose Clash of Clans because I don't know Clash Royale. I'm guessing it's just a knockoff. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oops. Find a dragon egg of your choice or find buried treasure. So do I want a dragon, or do I want a buried, or do I just want buried treasure? In my guilty pleasure, or in my guilty, I'm guilty. I love dragons, so I'd want a dragon. Because why not? Have cancer or have autism. Autism. It's not a killer. Again, why? Hitler and Satan are basically the same kind of being. They do nothing good. So I'm just, yeah, skipping that. Be responsible for World War III, which is already going on, and everybody hates me. Well, people would hate you for causing a fucking war. Duh! Or live in a world of the same sex, and everybody loves me. So would I rather live a gay life, or would I rather want to just be responsible for a war and everybody hates me? I would rather not cause a war, so it doesn't say I have to be in a relationship or anything, but I will whatever. Guess I'm going with same sex. Would I rather climb Mount Everest or descend down to the Grand Canyon? How? I know the Grand Canyon you can like travel down into the Grand Canyon and take a trip, like a hike. What am I looking for? Like you can take a guided walk through the canyon. Climbing Mount Everest would be terrible, and you have a possibility of dying. So I'd rather go through the Grand Canyon. Why? I gotta close my blinds real quickly. Because we don't want birds peeping in. There you go. Also getting kind of hungry. Okay, what's next? Would I rather live blind my whole life or not be able to hear my whole life? So would I rather see or would I rather not even hear? I want to see. Would I rather be rich but live 14 years or be homeless and live for 100 years? Both are not good options. Like 14 years, that's very, very short. You're rich in that time, but money can't buy happiness. But being homeless and then living for 100 years, that'd be horrible. Like, these are both bad. I'm skipping this one. Eat a bucket full of ranch. I hate ranch. Or eat a bucket full of mayo. Ooh. Well, neither are good for you. Mayo is very fattening. It's like full of fat. So, ranch, I guess? Why not? Be a wolf or be a lion. I'd rather be the king of the jungle than be something lower. Otherwise, I'd be dead. Be a ninja or be a samurai. Okay, what's the differences here? Let's see. A ninja is more of a stealthy kind of samurai. Samurais are more like, noble warriors. If I had to choose one, I'd rather be a samurai. Be a Mexican or be a New Zealander. I am not offending anybody. Skip. Would I rather eat my own arms? Why? Or be covered with poop and have no friend? Neither. Why is this a thing? At least eating my own arms, I have friends. But eating my own arms would be horrible. God. I don't know who the hell these people are referring to, so I'm just skipping. Jesus Christ. Lick sweaty feet or lick stinky and dirty feet. Oh, why? Why would I want to lick a foot? Unless it's my own foot. Okay, stinky and dirty, you have a possibility of getting something like, oh, I don't know, a parasite or possibly something horrible like, oh, I don't know, hepatitis or something like that. You have a chance of getting something nasty with more dirty feet. Sweat wouldn't really hurt you. But it doesn't say that it's clean either. This is horrible. I guess sweaty, why not? Have a bad house or have a bad car? Well, with no car, you couldn't travel anywhere. You'd have to walk. But having a bad house, you have no... Well, with a bad house, you really have nowhere to live. Because your house is just terrible. So, no transportation. At least you would at least have a car to travel. So, I would rather have a... Like a bad house would be dirty, moldy, yuck. I'd rather have a bad car because I can't drive anyways. Doesn't really matter to me. Drinks or food? Well, the human body is said to be able to survive at least 2 weeks without food. But on the third day, if you don't have water, you're dead. So I would have water because it would be a much more, I don't know. Be 30 or 18? Okay. So would I rather be in my prime or would I rather be in my 30s? I would rather be younger. Because when I was 18, I actually had a good life. Okay, would I rather be... Really? Go away. Would I rather be bald and popular or have hair but everyone hates me? Popularity I honestly don't care about. I mean, I wouldn't want to be hated, so I guess I'm gonna go bald. What the fuck is this shit? Named fuck or bitch? Why? Okay, so would I rather have the name fuck or bitch? Both are horrible. Why is this a thing? I guess fuck, because why not? I'd love to be called that because then in school the teacher would have to say, fuck, are you here? That would be kind of funny. Be fast or be strong. So be Kid Flash or be the Hulk. Being fast means you can get to places fast. But being strong means that you have a lot more benefits to yourself. Like you could help to lift something heavy. You could get jobs done a lot more fast. I would rather be strong than fast, honestly. Live in water or on land. I've done this one before, and I chose water. Eat raw food in 10 years or have a nightmare and be a prisoner in 30 years. At least I have time before I become a prisoner. Jesus. Never will I eat raw meat. Yuck. Find okay. Why? Just go away. Find Google's secrets. Ooh. Or find Apple's secrets. Oh. So, the case here is Windows or Android. Or, not Windows and Android. Fuck. Windows or Mac. Which one I want to expose? Well, let's see. Google. Google can have a lot of secrets. Both are successful. There's no better here. They're both successful. Jeez. I think Apple is I think Apple is an American company, if I'm not mistaken. I would want to find the secrets of Google, because why not? Again, weird. Get a shower every night or get a shower every breakfast. So every morning or every night. So which time do I prefer to actually shower? I'm not a Mormon. I'm not a Mormon. I'm not a Mormon person. Well, that too. I'm not a morning person, so I would choose night. Only have one nightstand. I have one nightstand. Or have sex with one girl forever. Oh, have one nightstands. Okay, I see. So only have one nightstand, which means I have a variety and a higher possibility of getting an STD, or have sex with one girl forever. Well, if the girl is clean, then I guess no chances for getting an STD or something like that. And if I was going to have sex with one girl, it'd be my wife. Yeah, pretty much one night stands or marriage. I would rather have marriage because one night stands are not good things. You have a possibility of getting an STD. You could end up dead. You can end up in a lot of crap. Have my head cut off, so dead, or have my arms and legs cut off. Jesus. Did Jigsaw get into the system? So be dead or just have no arms and legs. So be immobile. I would rather just have my arms and legs cut off. I don't want to die. Smoke weed every day or never smoke weed. Smoke weed every day. Because I need it for my health. Eat a dead cockroach or eat a dead frog. Okay. So a dead frog in this instance could be cooked. It doesn't say it can't be cooked. So choose a bug or something you can actually eat. Frog legs are actually a delicacy. I don't give a shit about Toon Blast. Go away. So frog legs are actually a delicacy and actual food that can be actually ate. I'd rather eat a frog over a cockroach. There we go. Live in a church with my mom or be in a prison with my mom. Can't go wrong either way. Unless my mom was like a killer or something like that, then I'd be a little scared. Or like if my mom had a grudge against me, or like I was the one who called her out and just messed up her life, then I'd be kind of scared. But living in a church, that wouldn't be bad. Because your mom doesn't hate you and you don't have the possibility of getting raped in prison. So I'm going to say in a church where I know I'm safe. Be a super potato or be an obese unicorn. So Twilight from episode 1 or just a potato. I'd rather be a unicorn. Have the same abilities as Godzilla or have the ability to use telekinesis. Godzilla's freaking cool. So I'd rather have like the ability to shoot beams out of my mouth and fire and just be super awesome, or just the ability to do things with my mind. I'd rather be Godzilla. Oh shit. Have 100 brothers or 100 sisters? Neither. God, no. I don't want to know their sisters. Thank you very much. I'll take brothers over that any day. Be a celebrity but die early. So that could be a number of people. Or be normal and die at 120. Oh, jeez. I'd rather have a normal life than something like that. I would rather die old than die young. Plus, a normal life's a good life. Jump into a pool of fire ants, which I've heard is similar when they bite you, is similar to getting... It's like sticking the area into a freaking ring of fire. Or kiss 5 black widows. Uh, why is it spiders every fucking time? So would I rather just jump into a pool of fire ants and be horribly scarred for the rest of my life, or kiss 5 black widows? Oh my god. It doesn't say she'll bite me. But then again, black widows are notorious for freaking biting the freaking head off of males. I wouldn't want to kiss one, that's for sure. I guess fire ants. Even though it would kill me and I would die. Have Nickelback narrate the rest of my life. Or have Screamo music narrate or have Screamo music be the music in the world. Be the only music in the world, I guess. Screamo, I like some of it, but I don't like some of it. And I like Nickelback. I really don't care about the controversial. I don't really care about the crap that they came up with about them earlier this year. I really don't give a shit about that. It's good music. Nickelback. I could give a shit less about what Nickelback did. Just like with Channel Awesome. I like watching Doug's. I still like watching Doug's reviews. Be rich, but never eat any of your favorite foods. Okay? Or be poor, but eat any healthy thing you want. My diet is not very consistent on healthy foods. I'll admit that right now. Like, it's normally Hot Pockets, pizza, cereal, things that are normally not very good for you. Never eat any of my favorite foods? That would suck. I'd rather be poor. So would I rather just go to hell or let someone end my life slowly and painfully? At least I'd go to heaven. Jesus Christ. I don't want to go to hell. Sit in bed and do nothing all day, or have my brother torment me all day. I don't have a brother. So I'd rather have a sibling just straight up torture me all day, or just sit in bed and do nothing. Sit in bed and do nothing. Be a porn star, but rich, or be a movie star, but poor. How can you be a movie star and be poor? That's my question. But porn star, it's not good to be a porn star. If you're known as a porn star, you're known as a very dirty person. So I'd rather be a movie star. Eat a brownie shaped like an Oreo. Okay. Or eat an Oreo shaped like a brownie. What the fuck? Okay, Oreo shaped like a brownie. Brownies are normally square. So just eat a square Oreo or eat a brownie that's shaped like an Oreo. So a round brownie or a cubular Oreo. I choose an Oreo shaped like a brownie because you get more, 50-50 pretty much. How long have we been going for? We've been going for almost 2 hours, so I think I'm going to close this up pretty quickly. Have friends that are kind but you can't trust. Or have friends that you can trust but are not kind. So have friends that are just douchebags, or just have friends that are douchebags. Skip. Neither of these make sense. Be beaten up by Chuck Norris or die 1,000 deaths. I'd rather just be beaten up because I live. Play on PC or play on the PS4. PS4. The thing with a PC is the fact that I don't know how to use the controls very well on a PC. Like, I'm used to, controlling things with my thumbs and all that stuff. I'm not used to gaming on a PC, so I'd rather play on a PS4. Have a dog that never stops running, or have a cat that never walks and is really fat. So a fat and lazy cat, or a dog that just never stops running. He'd tire himself out eventually. But having an active dog. I'm not a dog person, I'm a cat person. Have to walk a tightrope across the Grand Canyon, or have to plow through a pool of what? Or have to plow through a pool of bullet ants. Oh Jesus Christ. So would I rather just want to risk my life or risk my life? I have terrible balance, but I know bullet ants are the insect with the most painful stink. I don't want to know what that feels like. I've seen men just completely fall in agony from bullet ants. I'd probably die, but Grand Canyon. Let's do it. See into the future or change the past. Okay, this is different from the first one because seeing into the future is different. Okay, so by seeing into the future, you have an idea of what is coming. And in doing that, if you see into the future, you can change the past to kind of alter it or try to alter it. So, but you have to just put it as if it was to happen right now. If someone were to ask you, do you want to see into the future, or do you want to just see into, or do you just want to go back in the past and change things? Considering I could screw things up, I'd rather see into the future. Katy Perry. Okay, I think I'm gonna make this last one. Why? Why is this a thing? Suicide or getting stabbed in the penis? Getting stabbed in the penis doesn't necessarily mean death, when suicide is literal death. I would say getting stabbed in the penis, even though that would fucking hurt. Wow. Okay, last one. Dance with a zombie or dance with a broom. So just dance with a zombie who will probably kill you, or dance with a broom and just make yourself look like an idiot. Wouldn't be the first time. I would dance with a broom. All right, I'm gonna call the stream to a close there, and yeah, I don't understand this one, so thank you guys so much for joining me, and thank you guys so much for 3,200 subscribers. I'm just hoping many more down in the future. Excuse me. Expect something coming out on the 19th. I promise that, and the changes that I made to the channel, they're going into effect with this next one. So I'm looking very much forward to that. But this past month was unbelievable in productivity. Like, the amount of views that Bray's Collection and the Double got were crazy. Even I'll Be Watching You got a lot of freaking credit. Is still getting a lot of views. I am completely and utterly blown away by your guys's, just how much you've brought to the channel. And ever since I hit 3,000, it has just climbed and climbed. I am not used to this kind of productivity in the actual channel. But yeah, thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. And just the fact that you guys hit that subscribe button for stuff like this, or the readings, or the reactions. I only plan to do more in the future. Thank you guys just so much for that, and just know it means the world to me, and without you guys, I would not be here. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys had as much fun as I did. Even though some of them are kind of weird, and some are just kind of random. I'm going to go get something to eat, then I'm probably going to start heading to bed. So thank you guys for watching, and until the next stream, take care, and yep, happy horrors until next time. Well, maybe if anything won't let me quit.